Okay, good morning. Welcome to
AwesomeMath87.
AwesomeMath87. So today we were reviewing a little bit about powers and how you do powers in different mods. So we're going to make up a fun little problem here and just calculate it out. So calculate 7 to some gigantic power mod 5. So give me a gigantic power.
Let's do 133.
133? Okay. Now, did you pick 133 because you know what 7 to the 133 is?
No.
Secretly?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so you promise you don't know what 7 to the 133 is? All right,
Yeah, I will know after this video.
You'll know it mod 5.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it is?
No.
Okay, good. Sure?
Yes.
Okay. How would we approach this problem? 7 to the 133
We
mod
can
5.
find patterns in the powers.
Alright, we'll find patterns in the powers.
Well, 7 to the 1, it would be 2 mod 5.
Yeah.
7 squared. 2 times 7. It's 14 mod 5, so 4.
Good job.
And then 4 times 7, that would be 28, so 3. And to the 4th, 7 times 3 is 21, so that, and then mod 5 it would be 1, and then 7 to the 5th, and this is 7, and then so 2, and then we're back.
Okay.
So here's, this repeats.
Alright, so we found a repeating
It
pattern.
repeats every 4.
Repeats every 4. Okay, so the mod 5 portion of the powers of 7 repeats every 4. Okay, so what's that going to tell you about 7 to the 133?
Well, so 133 isn't even.
No, it's not.
So it's not going to be one of these even. So it's not going to be 2 or 4.
Alright.
So it can't be this. So it'll either be 1 or 3.
Alright.
So, or well, did we have then? But we need to do it mod 4 because it repeats every 4.
Right, we need to figure out what 133 is mod 4 now. Interesting.
33. So 33, and it has a remainder of 1 to it.
Alright.
So, and then our 7 to the first power was 2.
Okay.
So 7 to the 133 has a remainder of 2 mod 5.
Interesting. Are you sure you didn't know what 7 to the 133 was?
No.
Okay. Now, this is a pretty interesting coincidence because the problem we were working on from the book was powers of 7. Do you remember how often the powers of 7 repeated?
I think the powers of 7, they repeat 6 times by 6.
Powers of 7, or sorry. In mod 7, they repeated every 6. Mod 5, they repeated every how often?
They repeated every 4.
Every 4. And so here's an interesting thing. In mod a prime P, like 5 or 7 or 11, or what's a big prime?
1, maybe 101.
Ooh, 101, yeah, that's a good one. Repeats every, sorry, I'm writing poorly here, every p minus 1. So for a prime, it repeats every p minus 1. And in fact, any number, any integer to the p minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod p. So we saw to the 4th power, 7 to the 4th was 1 mod 5. That's going to be true in general, and this is a theorem that Fermat proved, called Fermat's little theorem. It's just a little theorem. Do you know what Fermat's last theorem is? You ever heard that?
I think, is it another prime theorem?
It's a theorem kind of like it's a theorem sort of like the Pythagorean theorem, but that was a really famous unsolved problem for a long time. But, so for a prime, an integer to the prime minus 1 is always congruent to 1 mod that prime. And we saw that here, and then we saw it with mod 7 in the practice problem we did.
Cool.
That's neat. This is a neat subject.